and welcome back to the Petty Report. I'm back to talk about Xscape, still kicking it. So, okay, yeah, I missed a week last week. Okay. It was just a lot going on around me last week, and then it was like Black Friday, and my schedule just got kind of thrown off, and I couldn't really film like I wanted to and edit because it really takes a lot of time to edit, even if you shoot a short little video. But but missed last week, that was last week. We're in a new week, so we just gonna get into this episode. So the ladies are talking about their BET performance, and I'm so glad Tamika said it. Yes, it was a very good performance for them to not, have performed together, on an award show like that in like 18 to 20 years or something. But there was some things Tasha's mic was way too loud. Way too loud. And I didn't realize, even after listening to Xscape for so long, that she always did the very top harmony. I always thought that was Tiny for some reason. But we all knew who it was that night, because we heard everything Latasha had to sing out her mouth. Every breath she takes. We heard it. Okay. Candy, she was a little winded at times. And, Candy's voice is Candy's voice. I felt like this whole time with this little docuseries, which they're going to come back for a second season. I really feel like, even if it's sans Candy, I think Bravo really liked this Xscape thing, and I like this Bravo Mona Scott thing going on. It's cool. I think it's good for the rest of the girls too. But I just feel like Tamika has really I think she has really tried with Candy. And yes, when you're in a place where you have to receive someone's apology and their I'm sorry, yeah, you do have to be at a place to receive it. And we all thought that Candy was in that place, but Candy's just been very for me this whole thing. And it's just been I never looked at her that way. It made me look at their whole breakup and that whole group dynamic in a completely different way. Just seeing how Candy reacts to the girls. And I think that was something that was probably happening even before they start going through all the Tasha going solo stuff. So, she was just a very negative Nancy, just everything. It's just why Tiny the only one in white? Why this? Why that? And it just comes to a point where no matter how much you love Candy, if you see that it's just this one person that's always being so negative, and the other three people are getting along just fine and working just fine together, who's the problem? Love you, Candy, but I guess now it's just at the point, I think Candy has just gotten too much, and it's not a bad thing. She's just too much of a boss, and I don't think that she can work in a group dynamic any longer when it comes to the music thing. Candy to wrote her a couple of hits. She got a Grammy. Her and Tiny got a Grammy for No Scrubs. So, she's feeling herself, and why shouldn't she? She's good at what she does. I just don't. Obviously, they're moving on and doing the music without her, so it just doesn't work for her doing that. I do think, however, she will still probably do little spot appearances with them, and she's obviously on tour with them right now. But going forward, I guess it just doesn't work. And while we talking about that, let's just talk about, since I missed it, this Watch What Happens live thing. Okay, that was a hella awkward interview. Like, and I was a little concerned that like they would have broke up again after that interview. Like, it's about to say, hold up, Ticketmaster, who about to give me my coins back for my ticket, right? But obviously, like I said, they revealed they are moving on and doing new music without Candy. There's already a song that got leaked out. It's called Dream Killer. It sounds really good to me. Like, good little... It's kind of... It gives you a classic R&B feel with a little splash of that little Today beat to me. So, I can get with that. Whether I think that the group can move on with Candy, and there's been a lot of debate about this. Yes, I do. Candy was not necessarily the voice of the group to me. Tamika and Latasha were always kind of the best. Like Todd, to me, that's just kind of the voice I like to hear. With Tiny coming in a close second. I think if they are going to move forward, like, Tiny's going to have to be the lead. Just because it seems like in 2017, people don't too much like singing. They want to hear a little bit of singing, but not too much singing. Like, there's been a little bit of shift in music. So I think Tiny has that right amount of singing and singing, not to go overboard and turn the 2017 listener off. I don't know what it is. It's like now people get offended by people that can sing, like, in that belt. But people not here for it anymore. And I guess if you're trying to do this music thing, you gotta get in with the times. But yeah, I think they can move on without her. I think the three of them will be just fine. I mean, actually, when you watch their live performances, like, the people go up for Tiny. Like, Tiny is where it is at. Like, so that is who needs to be out front. Like, Tiny's just had... Everyone has watched Tiny's story on Family Hustle and shut the door on her career to become, that matriarch of the family. And, like, they got me mad at T.I. again this episode because he, I guess, said to her at one point that he wasn't going to go to any of her shows. But, I mean, we've seen now that he has. But I just don't understand, like, why we can't be married and make this money together. Like, there's still a balance that can be had. Even with their touring, it looks like they're touring mostly on the weekends. So at the beginning of the week, they're still free to be with families or run home or fly home if they need to. So I just never got that with T.I. Like, Tiny's hella talented. Like, vocally, I've always loved her voice. She's not like, she's not like super belter like that. But it's just always been something special about Tiny that I've just always loved about her voice. And she's a songwriter as well. So I don't understand why shut her down. Just put her in the house to raise children when she can be super mom and so much more. Especially with that songwriting. Songwriting is where the coin is at. Like, why are we going to shut that down? You can songwrite from the kitchen table while the kids running around. I'm just saying. So we ended the episode with the girls' performance in, where was it, Detroit? But Karen Clark Sheard came out, baby. I live for Karen Clark Sheard. I've even been told that I look like her. That's not a read to me. I know she's older, but because, baby, I don't care what age you are. You can be beat at any age, honey. But she came out and did Is My Living in Vain, because if you don't know, the Clark sisters recorded that a while ago and Xscape covered it. I guess when she came out, honey, she left a whole bunch of Holy Ghost on that stage because Tamika had to let that spirit use her and apologize to Candy once again. And it looks like Candy really received this one. This time she was obviously very emotional in her confessional. So I hope, like, I know she's not moving forward with them and doing new music, but I hope at least, even if she's not, they can repair the sisterhood between them. Because I think that a lot of Candy not moving forward with them is time. Candy got a lot of stuff going on now, and honestly, when you get to the root of it, like, music ain't making the money it used to. So, like, Candy going in the studio to record new music, like, she's probably losing money going to do that. Like, let's just be real. Like, we see in R&B record sales these days, like, so I hope at least they can continue to work on the friendship, besides all the other stuff going on with them. But like I said, I believe they're gonna come back for another season, with the three, probably with Candy jumping in every now and then. But I don't know. I'm excited to see where this goes, and I'm excited to go see them on New Year's Eve. But I guess that's it for Xscape. Still kicking it. But I'll still be here for some Real Housewives and random stuff. And I really want to do Tamar events, but you know, I'm a diehard Tamartian, and it just hurts me to talk about it. But that's it. See you on another one. Bye.